Hey guys, it's Brooke here, and today I just want to do a quick voice commentary. I know I haven't been making a lot of videos. I've been very, very busy with my business and everything. So, guys, thank you for being patient with me. I know everything is moving slow, but I have a lot going on. So, just bear with me here because I'm ready to really give 110% to the truth movement and put out more videos and more art and more do more stuff for the truth movement. I'm just preparing myself because everybody has to survive. We all have rent, we all have bills, we all have shit going on. So it's like I have to definitely make that a high priority, but I will never make that more of a priority than what's going on in this planet right now. There's so much stuff going on right now, and I just want to briefly go over everything that I've been through in my life to this point. And I pray and hope that my information does help people. I don't try to say these things to sound crazy or get attention. I'm so happy that my page is very low key because fame is not what you think it is. I've never been famous in my life, but I have had times where a lot of people knew me from my Facebook or from my art and stuff like that. And it's a very awkward feeling when you go a lot of places and everyone knows you, but you don't know them. So I used to walk around my block and my street, going to the bus or whatever, catching an Uber, and someone that I wouldn't even know would say, "Hey, are you that Aurora chick from Facebook, or are you that artist chick, and are you that spiritual girl?" And I like when people acknowledge me and the work that I'm doing. That really makes me feel great inside. Like I'm really reaching people. But sometimes it really makes me nervous because I have anxiety and stuff. Like there's so many people that know me that I don't know. So it's a very weird feeling, but I'm not going to let that stop me from reaching people with my stuff because I really do believe that we are going through an awakening right now, that people are actually willing to listen to things that sound crazy. Because I knew I wasn't crazy, because when I was a kid, I went through a lot of spiritual visions and experiences. And I still continue to go through these things, and it's hard for me to talk to anyone about it because people think that I'm crazy or tripping on some type of drugs or something like that. But most of these dreams came from just going to sleep at night, getting information from the ancestors, getting information from the Most High. And there are beings on this planet right now that are trying to push those truth vibrations to anyone who's willing to listen, because we are in some serious fucking danger. And I'm not trying to curse or anything like that or offend anybody, but we're in some serious danger right now because from my praying and meditating and going into the spiritual, I've realized that we are in some deep shit right now with these damn real reptilians. And I've had several dreams of me astrally projecting, or could have a clone possibly. But I've had visions of me being places where they are carting people off on trains to these underground caves and caverns, and just doing horrible things to people, treating people like less than animals. And I've seen this in my dream. I'm going to briefly go over a dream I had. I think I discussed this in another video because I have 13 minutes. I don't want to talk too long, but I had a dream where I was on a train and they're just arresting people for no reason. They'll find anything to arrest somebody. They put people on these trains that are hidden, that a lot of people don't know where they are. They're in really big cities too, and they're in the black community, and they're in the urban poor communities the most. Can you guys please hear me out? I'm not trying to say this shit to, oh, look at me, I'm a truther now and I'm cute, it's cute, and like, no. I've been on this shit for a minute. All right, I've been the crazy one, the one who's talking about aliens and stuff my whole life. Like everyone's been calling me names and things, but I'm telling you guys some serious shit. All right, the spirit told me that this shit is very real, and my ancestors and my people are crying out to me, to people who want to listen. When I hear screaming in my head, and I'm thinking I'm going crazy, what I'm actually hearing is people who are screaming, who are trapped underground with these real reptilians and the elites, because they have these underground caves. I've been in one of them. I had a dream where it was clear as day. We were on a train where they were arresting people and putting people in handcuffs. I was on a train and the train was going, and the farther we went underground, the more it was hot. I felt like I was on fire. I smelled dust everywhere. I could barely breathe. When we got to underground, it was pitch black darkness with one faint light of a command center. There was a man standing in the window watching a whole bunch of people butt ass naked with dirt all over their feet, and their everything was out there. Their whole body was exposed and everything. There were kids, there were adults. I saw this lady. I saw this Caucasian woman, and she was screaming and crying, and she had dirt all over her, and she's probably been down there for a long time. So the screaming that I'm hearing in my head are these fucking people that are underground crying out for help spiritually to those who are willing to listen. Because, look, I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. I've been studying the truth for over 10 years, and the truth is a lot crazier and a lot more fucked up than these damn movies. They're putting it in the movies. They're putting it in the cartoons. I played a lot of video games in my life because I am just a nerd, guys. I'm just a nerd. I observe, I take in, I'm receptive. I think about things on a daily basis. I really think about things in deep thought. Sometimes being still, there's a tarot card, it's called the Empress. Sometimes being still is better than moving, because they want to keep us moving, because the more you move, the less you think. But when you operate in stillness and take a step back and sit down and meditate or think about things, you will discover and learn so much more than running around like a crazy person, trying to sustain my rent and my bills. And I understand we all got to do this shit because I like having money. Because with money, I could buy books and studying material, because that's all I fucking do. I'm very boring. Like, I'm a very boring person. All I do is buy books, I study, and I practice my rituals and my communicating with the higher beings and the benevolent beings for help and guidance, because we need God. Like, trust me, the shit that I've seen in my dreams is I can't even put it into words. I try to put it into my art, but people think I'm just, oh, it's so cute and creative, and she's such an artist, and this shit is very serious though. This is not no fucking game. There are aliens and there are beings droning people. I've studied so many texts. I'm reading Kemetic Legacy. I'm reading creation stories going far, far way back before Christianity, going far back to the first people that were on the planet, African people, my ancestors. I have all that information in my DNA, and I have all that information in my blood, in my soul. When I tap into that, I learned a lot, and we are in some deep shit. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, this is not funny. This is fucked up. We are slaves to these people. When they speak about the worm, the serpent, in ancient texts, where the worm dies not. Remember that quote in the Bible? There's this, all this talk about what the fuck is a serpent. Some people say it's the Kundalini. That could be a different interpretation. It could be the Kundalini, but really, this worm, what is this fucking worm they're talking about? And then I put it together and say they're talking about the damn real parasite beings, which can be seen in Star Wars. Those beings who make clones. They are telling us in the fucking shit what's going down. And we're sitting here like, this is a good popcorn flick. No. Guys, trust me when I say they're doing some evil, evil stuff to people. And because people are operating out of ignorance and they won't hear people out, because the shit sounds crazy. Wow, there's reptilians, there's different creatures and stuff they're making in the laboratories that have, it's just sick. It's sick. This world is evil. The older I get, the more I realize that half your thoughts aren't your own thoughts. Most of your memories are compartmentalized, because most people have gone through the MK Ultra. They've done massive MK Ultra for people. I see it in the Disney movies when they have the, like, stuff like Frozen, where they have the girl with the blonde hair and the girl with the brown hair. It's the separation of a being into different compartments of illusion, of characters and beings that aren't even real. There's so many characters that you have in your head to deal with certain situations because of trauma and pain. You don't even know who the fuck you are anymore. They've been doing MK Ultra on the masses for a very long time, and they do it through the celebrities too. They elevate somebody, they split them into half. You have a dark side, a light side. You have all these sides until you have thousands and thousands of personalities that are not aware of one another. And these personalities have no origin, therefore they are false memories, therefore you get your ass really confused, okay? I know what I'm talking about because I've been through trauma. And this stuff is very real. You can go into many personalities. You can get taken over by false realities. You can get taken over by false illusions of personas that are in your mind. This stuff is not a game. These people know what they're doing. They're high magicians. This is why I'm getting my magic game up. Because magic's not evil. It's just the natural sciences and alchemy and magic and ritual that were taken from my people. There's a lot of Native American people and indigenous people that have been doing ritual to communicate with the spirits for years and years and years for positive reasons. They've taken our sciences and they're using it against us and they're calling it evil to us. They're telling us we'll go to hell if we use this stuff. But they're using it against us and they're whooping our fucking ass. So fuck that shit. I'm going to be doing my ritual and I'm not doing works of evil. I am really trying to protect and defend those that I care and I love because I do see the spirits and it's not looking good for us because we're not opening up. We're not being honest. We have to walk in honesty. We can't walk in fear. Fear is worse than cancer. Fear is worse than getting sick. You know, half the times we're getting cancer and getting sick is because of fear. And fear is born out of ignorance, which they teach you that in the Nag Hammadi text. If you look at the Nag Hammadi text, they teach you about, it's a metaphysical thing. When you have wisdom and you create thoughts out of ignorance, it creates chaos. And they call it Isfet in the Kemetic teachings. Isfet, chaos, which needs to be in Ma'at, balance. Okay? This is what's going on our planet. There is so much evil going on, and people are too scared to talk about Vril and aliens and cloning and gene splicing and genetic genocide of especially people of color like myself. They want to kill us. They really want to kill people who are into truth. Like they want to kill all the Native Americans. They want to kill all the brown and black people. They want to kill everyone who's into truth. It doesn't even matter what color you are. They kill white people too. They kill white people every day. There are white people that have died for the truth. So anybody that's into some truth consciousness, they're always trying to kill us, and I'm sick of this shit and I'm going to keep fighting. I don't care if I die. I don't care if I die fighting for this stuff because it's like, I don't want to be a coward. I don't want to be a coward. Like the spirit's been telling me this stuff for a very long time. And I can't hold back anymore. I can't hold it in. I don't have many people to talk to about this stuff, but I'll talk to you guys. We're in some deep shit with these aliens, okay? We're in deep shit from other extraterrestrial beings. We're in deep shit from interterrestrial beings. They're eating us. These beings are very fast, strong, intelligent, and they've been around for a very long time. But we have spiritual potential, and we have a connection to the Most High. Not the creator of the world. That's a different person. They tell you that in the Matrix. That's the architect. There is a man who's a lesser deity. They talk about this in the Gnostic text that created this world, created the Matrix. He's trying to make the Matrix as beautiful as possible to keep us from the truth, okay? This creator God who they talk about in the Bible and the other texts, okay? The real Most High wants us to fight for truth. Part 2 is coming. I'm going to do a part 2.